I want to ask you a question. What should a typical Christian's life look like? And I already know what you're thinking. You are thinking that I'm asking some cliche rhetorical question that I'm going to respond to, like 3 easy steps of how to be an amazing Christian. Like step 1, buy this t-shirt that says, I love Jesus. Step 2, also buy this wristband that says, what would Jesus do? Step 3, go to this church and then go to this website, then go to this conference. No price tag. No. Okay? I am legitimately trying to ask you, what should a Christian's life look like? And to understand what I'm saying, I need to ask you a few more questions. First of all, how many times have you laughed today? How many times have you smiled today? How many times have you had fun today? Have you actually felt a true freedom? Like, I am free. God has made me free. This is my world. I can do what God has called me to do. How many times have you felt that today? Or how many times have you felt depressed, anxious, fearful, guilty, worried? I could go on because I'm pretty sure that's probably a lot more how your day went today. I think we've all probably felt at least guilty today, probably stressed, anxious. The list, it goes on and on and on. Because those are the things that the devil puts on you. And see, today's society, we have a really good Christian box. Like we really do. We have a good box. Like as a Christian, we know what cool church we should go to in our area. We know what t-shirt we should be wearing. We know what conferences we should be going to. Like we know those things. We know what money we need to donate to like which organization. Like all this stuff. We know how to be a Christian. And that's exactly what the Pharisees and the Sadducees did in Jesus' time. Everyone knew how to be a Christian. That's why Jesus came. He thought outside of the box. Jesus did things that were not in the box. And if you don't believe me, don't you remember that Jesus came in with a whip to the temple, getting all those money changers? Like, don't you remember that Jesus hung out with sinners? Don't you remember that Jesus didn't keep the Sabbath? That would have been like if Jesus didn't come to church one Sunday. What? That is Jesus. That is the God we serve. So why? Okay, so if you are a religious person, like, I mean, if you're like, you consider yourself a Christian or you're very involved in your church, then I want to ask you a question. Number 1, like the question I asked, what does your life look like? If you're a Christian, is it more than just the things that you do, the things that you say, the things that you wear, and the places that you go or the people you surround yourself with? And number 2, are you judging other people because, oh, well, she has tattoos, well, he has piercings, well, it goes on and on. Like, oh, well, this person does this and they don't fit inside of the religious box that I think that they should fit in. Is that how you view your Christianity? Is that how you view your walk with God? Like, oh, well, you don't go to the biggest church, you don't go to the coolest church, or XYZ. Is that how our relationship with God should be? Or it's like, you know what? I talked to Jesus today. I talked to the God of the universe and he told me that he loves me today. And so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go into a grocery store and I'm going to start telling other people that Jesus loves them too. Come on, guys. This is how our walk with God needs to be. We need to start thinking outside of this religious box. So like, have fun today. Laugh. Tell jokes. Don't let religious people tell you that you always have to be serious, that you always have to do this or that to be a Christian. You know what being a Christian is? This is the best quote, and I want you to know this is Natalie Grant talking about a pastor of an amazing church, and he said, love Jesus and do what you want. Not do what you want as in sin and all that areas, but love Jesus and then go do what he's called you to do, what you want to do. Have fun. Be free, because that's what God's called you to do. Come on, guys. Let's think outside of the box and start being more like Jesus, because isn't that what we're supposed to be doing anyway?